So just at the Ministry of Health here today, came with Danny, he's got a meeting, and I thought, you know what, might be interesting to do a little episode on medicine. He was supposed to speak, I think, to the Minister of Health himself, but today is also the day of the President's inauguration, the new President, so I think he's busy with that, but he sent some of his representatives, and Danny's just in there now discussing things.
And also important to monitor the efficacy in the population. And for this, less attention in the world. Everything goes there, but once post-marketing, post-authorization, once you do the vaccines on the market, actually it's as important, to measure if it's, and therefore, and the training we provide is around this. So maybe just focus a lot of focus here, not enough focus.
Just in the toilets of the Ministry of Health, and they've got all that, but unfortunately they haven't actually got any soap. They've got a soap dispenser, but it doesn't dispense any soap, and there's no soap, so that's a bit of a surprise. You'd hope in the Ministry of Health they'd have soap at least. So there's some big crowds around the city today for the President's inauguration happening in there. Building we already know, we're familiar with that, and it's hosting the swearing in of the new President. A few people have turned out to see it, braved the cold conditions, and can lead to a new chapter in Kyrgyz history. Outside the medical university there, have a little look inside in a minute, but the statue of the person it's named after, these are actually my favourite type of statues. You see lots of different types of statues, lots of different materials, but these ones sort of cut out of a big block of stone, it seems. It's sort of like red colour. You see them from time to time. They're quite unusual. Maybe they're more difficult to make. Occasionally you see Lenins in them around the Soviet Union, and when you do, they're by far my favourite ones. Quite a nice piece of art here in the Medicine University, just outside the main lecture hall. It's like walking around such places if you can. There are wide staircases. Good fun for exploring. So these are portraits of all the directors of the university from 1938, on the top left there, all the way until today. Imagine going to work every day and then for that getting in the Guinness World of Records. Well, that's exactly what happened to Mambet Mamakiev, as we can see. Nice little inscription in English as well. Guinness World Record certificate. The longest career as a surgeon is 67 years and 181 days, achieved by this gentleman here in Bishkek. So that's not bad, is it? Being a surgeon for 67 years. Wow, he must have started young and finished when he was very old. And I'm guessing this must have been the building he worked in, which is a baby of an almost identical building in the city centre. This is the National Centre of Cardiology, and as you can see it's a very similar design to the other building, but it's bigger. This building also has somebody that is named after, this gentleman, but he didn't make it into the Guinness World of Records, so he just gets a bust instead of a statue.